and also well nurtured. As we start, we invite you to be our guest of honor. Bless all the ministers, bless the governor, bless each one involved in this. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Tumpe Mwenyezi Mungu makofi. Many thanks, Meja Kasioka. Convey our regards to the fraternity of the Salvation Army. Your Excellency, just before I invite the speech, the person giving the opening speech, allow me to recognize the following distinguished guests who are here with us. Her Excellency Rukia Abdi Nasir, ambaye ni First Lady wa Wajir County. Tumpe makofi. Bwana Abdurrashid Jabane, ambaye ni Secretary in charge of Administration, State Department of ICT in the National Government. Madam Mugure Nderitu, ambaye ni Director Humpties Hub. Karibu sana. Last but definitely not least, Madam Clara Ruiz Linanje, Senior Project Lead, AID. Your Excellency, allow me to invite the County Executive Committee Member for Education, ICT and Internships, Madam Elizabeth Muli, to give the opening remarks. Karibu, Waziri.
Thank you very much, Meshach. To our First Lady, Her Excellency, Madam Anita Mutula, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Wajir County, Mohammed Jabani, representative of the PS, ICT, and all the distinguished guests who are here today. Good morning. Good morning, children. Good morning, Madam. Thank you very much. I will not take so much time. My duty here is to invite all of you and welcome you to Makueni. Thank you, our First Lady, for taking the time to come and join us as we launch this digital learning program, a program that is at the heart of the Governor, His Excellency Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Thank you very much, and I wish to welcome you all, and I want to tell you that you feel at home as we start this journey of empowering, equipping, and inspiring our children. Thank you very much.
Let us appreciate her with a hearty clap. At this juncture, I want to sound off the person in charge of the presentation by the ECD. Please be on standby. Mjitayarishe. Your Excellency, I would wish to recognize the fraternity of St. John MALIVANI School. That is both the primary school and the ECD. Kwa hivyo walimu walioko hapa wa primary, nimemwona head teacher. Excellency, huyu ndiye mwalimu mkuu. Kwa hivyo mwalimu, na kuomba uje tu kwa neno moja utukaribishe hapa MALIVANI.
Thank you very much. Our Excellence, Madam Anita, distinguished guests who are here. I have the pleasure to welcome you here at St. John's MALIVANI, to feel as if you are at your home. We have the children here. When they heard that their mother was coming, they were very happy, even from the whole MALIVANI fraternity they came. The other schools came to see their mother, the mother of the county. So I welcome you home and you feel at home. Right here, we have some places of convenience. We have some places where you can help yourselves on the other end. And with that, because we know the program is a bit tight, let me stop there. Asante.
Asante sana mwalimu. Your Excellencies, you will allow me at this juncture to usher in the ECD pupils from St. John MALIVANI to give a presentation. Kwa hivyo, karibuni. Now, the most heartwarming presentations are those from children. They speak to the heart of everyone. Basi tunaona watoto wa chekechea pale wanatembea kwa ustadi, wakija kuweza kutumbuiza.
To be
Tuwape makofi.
Ready to present my neighbor's dog. Welcome. My neighbor's dog is purple. Its eyes are large and green. Its tail is almost headless, the longest I have seen. My neighbor's dog is quiet. It does not bark one bit, but when my neighbor's dog is near, I feel afraid of it. My neighbor's dog looks nasty. It has a wicked smile. Before my neighbor painted it, it was a crocodile.
Basi tuweze kuwatunza watoto hao kwa makofi. Let us appreciate them with a happy clap for the wonderful presentation. As they move out, I want to usher in St. John MALIVANI Primary to make a brief presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, our heroes and heroines are here. We praise our governor, His Excellency MK Jr. A hero indeed, for we can see the future, our future, the future of our county. You have been our mirror. All eyes have been on you. You have really helped us. We celebrate you, the First Lady, the Deputy Governor, the ECM, the KICD and other stakeholders. For we can see the future. Our kids will go digital. Mbele iko sawa. Our teachers and parents, faces glowing with jubilation, smiling from here to here, all with thankful hearts. St. John's, this is a game changer. You see, to go up, up, up zaidi. We promise to work hard, never to let you down, to make our school shine. Ndio maana twasema, hello tomorrow, for the future is in our hands. To me comes a new dream. All things are possible. Yes, I am a pilot to be. I am a doctor to be. I am an engineer to be. I am a teacher of tomorrow. Life is good. Glory to the Lord. Together as one, we shall smile and make this world a presentable land to live. Yes, we shall. Pleasure.
Asanteni.
Na wasili salama. Njoni wasikilizaji. Tulieni minasema. Mpate nayo somo. Siwapishi wenu wema. Riziki kuwapatia. Furushi langu nimebeba. Riziki kuwapatia. Hicho ni kionjo. Kachonjo. Hodi ukumbini. St. John's twaingia kwa furaha na vifijo, shairi tamu twaileta kumpongeza mama kaunti, kazi nzuri kaifanya. Hongera mama kaunti, Mungu akubariki. Mapema unaamka, hulali ukitukumbuka, kazi nzuri kuifanya kwa furaha na upendo. Wengi wamefanikiwa, mikononi mwako kapitia. Hongera mama kaunti, Mungu akubariki. Twakutakia kila laheri, miaka mingi ya ufanisi. Mungu na kulinde, neema yake na ikutoshe. Utoka ubarikiwe. Hongera Mama Kaunti, Mungu akubariki. St. John's Malivani, tumemaliza swadakta.
St. John's Malivani wamemaliza swadakta, tuwape makofi. Your Excellency, that was a combined presentation by St. John's Malivani Primary and Junior Secondary. That explains the different uniform. As you know, standard ya kizungu baladi. Excellency, at this juncture, you will allow me to again usher in St. John's Malivani ECD for another final presentation.
Malivani presents our new baby. Welcome. Our new baby came to stay. She arrived just yesterday. She doesn't talk. She doesn't try. All she does is sleep and cry. Still my parents really love her. Can't seem to get enough of her. I wonder if they feel this way. When I was the baby who came to stay. Thank you. Mimi ni Shifal Mwende na waletea shairi kitabu karibuni. Kitabu kitu kizuri, kitabu ninakipenda. Rangi zake rangi zuri, nyingi sana nazipenda. Kuna picha zuri zuri, kila aina kupenda. Kitabu kinapendeza, kitabu ni mambo yote. Kitabu kinazo picha, sungura amesimama. Hapa picha pale picha, za watu pia wanyama. Siniharibie picha, ni wapi nitatazama? Kitabu kinapendeza, kitabu ni mambo yote. Picha zetu za watoto zimo ndani ya kitabu. Tuna furaha watoto zikiwa kwenye kitabu. Waone wote watoto wamechorwa kwa kitabu. Kitabu kinapendeza, kitabu ni mambo yote. Asanteni.
Basi mmesikia shairi hilo, tuweze kuwapongeza tena kwa makofi. Na sasa nataka tuweze kumpongeza mwalimu wao, mwalimu Jacqueline, sababu kama kuna kazi ambayo ni ngumu ya walimu ni kufunza hawa ambao hawajui kuzungumza. Kwa wote kunie mwalimu makofi special. Weze tu mundu twa moya mamusi, mundu muyeze kutubundisha kunena mutwa ya mwalimu akakabundisha. ko na nondo mwalimu akunawe mwingi kwithie timu kunetha keli. Mwalimu Jacqueline, feel very appreciated, yourself and your team. At this juncture, Your Excellencies, allow me to recognize members of the County Executive Committee and also chief officers of the county government present. I will request that all executive committee members kindly come to the front so that we may introduce you. County chief officers, I have also seen the county solicitor around.
To Her Excellency, the First Lady, Madam Anita Mutula, Her Excellency, the First Lady, Wajir County, senior officials in our midst, parents, pupils, and the entire fraternity of MALIVANI. Good afternoon. My name is Joyce Mutua. I'm the County Executive Committee member in charge of agriculture, irrigation, livestock, fisheries, and cooperative development. I'm very happy to be in your midst. Thank you.
All protocols observed, the First Lady. Thank you. Mwamukiata? My name is Dr. Sonia Nzilani Musyoka, Waziri wa Lands, Urban Planning and Development, Environment and Climate Change. And I'm so happy to be here. As you know, I'm an academician, so I can only come promote education. Thank you.
Your Excellency, our First Lady, Mama Anita Mutula, Your Excellency, the First Lady, Wajir County, Mama Rukia, and all protocols observed. Muyaseo, good morning. My name is Elizabeth Muli, and I'm the County Executive Committee member in charge of ICT, Education, and Internship. Asante.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, Madam Anita Mutula, Her Excellency, First Lady Wajir, all protocols observed. Amjambo. Amjambo tena. Kwa majina naitwa Nicholas Mutua, katibu wa masomo na masomo kazini, Chief Officer in charge of education and internship. Karibu sana Mama County. Tunafurahia kuwa na wewe hapa on behalf of the young souls. You have seen they are dreaming to be the governor, and I will request for your sincere prayers that what they have said, their dream come true. Karibu sana.
Your Excellency, Madam Anita Mutula, First Lady, Her Excellency, the First Lady of Wajir County, Madam Rukia, and all delegates and all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Muyaseo, watoto wa shule, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer James, the County Solicitor, Office of the County Attorney. Nimefurahia siku ya leo kukuja hapa kwa maana tunaendelea na kukuza watoto wetu wanachekechea ili waweze kupata maarifa ya kiteknolojia. Kwa maana hata mimi nilikuwa mtoto kama wao, and someone stood with me, and that is why today I say thank you to Her Excellency the First Lady Madam Anita for this wonderful program. Be blessed.
Her Excellency First Lady Anita Mutula, Her Excellency First Lady Rukia, Wajir County, and all protocols observed. God is good, and all the time. My name is Alphonse Kanonga, Chief Officer, ICT, Makueni County. I just want to say that all of us feel that like we want to melt when we see those young angels, when we see our young kids at that tender age. The message that they have given us here through that poem, through that shairi, we can only reflect on that and agree that as parents, as stakeholders, as leaders, we can only, all of us, agree that we be there for those young angels. We be there for those young, innocent souls and faces that we are seeing. That might be a small statement, but it means a lot. One of the ways that we can be there for, to support our children is actually through, among many ways, is through exposing them to digital technologies at this young age. You can be sure that this will ensure that, rather expose them to creative abilities, what we call re-engineering capacities now and in the future. As I finish, I just want to say that when we make these initiatives at this stage, exposing our kids to technology, the top richest persons in the world are 10 of them. Five of them are in the ICT sector. So when we do this to the pupils, to the kids at this stage, we are only saying that in future, this will be young, this will actually be Bill Gates, kina Mark Zuckerberg, kina Steve Jobs. So thank you. We really appreciate our First Lady for you making another new step out of the activities that we know you for. This one is a new one for you and for the county. We really appreciate. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, Madam Anita, Your Excellency, Madam Rukia, all protocol observed. Mwenye museo na mawi ndaonte. Your Excellency, my name is Irene Makau, the Chief Officer Devolution, Public Participation, County Administration and Special Programs, and Acting Chief Officer, Office of the Governor. May God bless us for having such a beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Officers. You may be seated to have a makofi. I will now call upon all county staff present, just by a show of hands. County staff present, I've seen various directors, I've seen senior government officers. Asanteni, mnaweza kuketi. Your Excellency and your distinguished guests, it will delight you to note that we are having a medical camp on site, which is a program for which you are the patron. Kwa wazazi, oundu ni na mutangazi yengi. Mundu wengu ayalo ni kabo, kano mutwe, kano inewa, kano ikowa, ni udibaya, katimwa, na kanenge wandawa, pandu pakuati yandawa wote, tisawa. Na muhiku ni alame musimume kliniki kiba au mundi jina jioni. Tisawa sawa. Muwajulishe walio nyumbani ya kwamba leo kuna kliniki, ni kliniki ya bure. Vipimo vipo hapa, madawa yapo hapa kwa hisani ya Her Excellency the First Lady. Excellency the First Lady and your distinguished guests, I also want to recognize a special group of people who are those who are able differently. You will notice that as you are making your way here, there is a display of footballs and garments. These ones have been manufactured locally by our people with disabilities at the Disability Center, which is just about 1 kilometer away from here, on your way from Wote. Nienda tambo kuniandwa ya makobi undwa sindu isunzio maseo basia. Kwa wazazi, utakapotaka kununua mipira ya watoto wako, na kwa walimu mnaponunua mipira ya shule, tafadhali mnaombwa, mnahimizwa muweze kusupport wale ndugu zetu ambao wamejikakamua, wameweza kutengeneza mipira hata bora zaidi kuliko zile ziko supermarket. Mpira ile ya supermarket ukicheza wiki moja, kwa sababu ni plastic, hiyo inararuka. Sasa hii inadumu kwa sababu ni ngozi ile murwa kabisa. Your Excellencies, allow me at this juncture to recognize members of the County Assembly wakiongozwa na mbunge wa hapa ambaye anaitwa Mheshimiwa Mateso. Karibu Bwana Mateso, nitakuomba kabla unene watambue wenzako waliopo hapa, kisha sasa utupe hotuba yako. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa. Tukaribishe Mheshimiwa kwa makofi.
Thank you. Naomba niwaite my colleagues so that they can say a word. We have the former. You can also join them. Because once a mheshimiwa, always a mheshimiwa.
Good morning, all. To Her Excellency, Madam Anita, our First Lady, Makueni County. To our First Lady, Madam Rukia, who has accompanied our First Lady, we are privileged to have you today. And all protocols observed. My name is Jennifer Kamande Mwandi, and I'm the Vice Chair in charge of education in the County Assembly. And I want to give out the apology of our chair, who is Mr. Binjo, MCA Kilungu Ward, who is not present with us today. And before I say anything, I want to invite our colleagues from the County Assembly of Makueni to say hi. Welcome. I start with our sister to greet the congregation.
Thank you. Our First Lady, Makueni County, Anita Mutula. First Lady Wajir, all protocol observed. My name is Diana Mwendo, former nominated MCA. When I was in the second assembly, I was the Vice Chair Education. And what I can say, whatever we are doing today, we encourage our children with the digital learning, and that is good. So, Madam Anita, keep it up, and continue supporting ECD. Last time, I brought a motion for ECD teachers to be employed, and the fashion of to be paid their services and to be given something. And I thank the government of Makueni, they have done something. Thank you very much. I can say, now with the teachers, continue teaching children. There is blessings from the children. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.
To Your Excellency, Madam Anita, and to Your Excellency, the First Lady of Wajir, Madam Rukia, and all protocols observed.
na watu wa Malivani muyaseo na kwa ni museo nitawa Mheshimiwa Elizabeth Muthike wa Muli, and I want to appreciate this program and especially the partnership between the county government of Makueni and Edu Digital Learning Program. This is a very progressive program, and I am very delighted that this is a program that will take a good step in empowering the young people of Makueni, especially the ECD, in accessing digital learning. In fact, I was asking myself this morning, if we introduce digital learning to these young ones, when they get to what they call grade 6, they will be pro. They will be perfect, and we are going to achieve all the best. So, and again, on our part as a county assembly, I am informed it's a project and a program that will give all the data for all the ECD learners in this county. So this will help the county assembly of Makueni in budgeting, and we are going to deal with the data that is complete and comprehensive without guesswork. So you can be sure we are going to help the young ones in this county government. Thank you. Asanteni.
To our First Lady, Madam Anita Mutula, Wajir First Lady, na itifaki zote zikizingatiwa. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Amen. Asifiwe tena. Amen. Kwa wazazi wetu, muyaseyo yingi. First and foremost, I want to appreciate whoever came with this function. Tunashukuru sana kwa sababu wao ni wako ikanesa na ulungalu inaonekana a day after a day. Na tukiwa na mama yetu hapa, tunajua unapenda watoto. I followed your interview ambayo nilitamani ni kuwepo karibu, nikuwe na kupapasa kidogo kwa sababu nilisikia furaha sana the way you talked about our kids na vile ulipeleka kaunti yetu mbele. Kwa hivyo ningesemaje, nataka kurudi kwa Kambasam. Tunakiita Kikambasam. Kikambasam ndio hao wazazi wetu waelewe. Najua mko hapa na wengi hawaelewi hii ni nini tunaita digital learning. Pia ndomonga kundu takuona majino kama tesi chao kila kiendeje. Kinduki ni kiseo na kinduki ni kithoku. Nimo umbigwa. Nienda umutabiati. Ila we nyumba mwana waku osa simu aenda aba. Umuya adigeba YouTube, TikTok and whatever TikToks. Nienda umutabiati ni usio ulayes na mwalimu wa mwana waku. Ulayes na mwalimu wa mwana waku nondo wake ndo kekio na musio. Ase yundu muchosa. Mwana akauma sukulu na nondo ne wese ondo wale wapindwa nya simo yaku akakwiki ona sindo ingi uta isondo siendeye ukaza kwethi hadi kila sindo ningi ndoku. Kwa minister witu wa education ningwenda oikindu ondo tukitwa ye level iseuvite sana sito si tuye itomana ona sia ne wasi musi ile kwa sata nye sia na sia kwa sisa odinga kwa mana na sia ndo siku ye lobisa ingi isi ya ngona tanda atu asikuru no money mag ningiwa exposure tene. They have this exposure and they know how to do with this digital learning. Kwa ondo nyamuko uliata ondo to akiete to na guidelines. Guidelines kwa walimu wakuwa wanajua siana hisa ilo soma sikabi kindu kiesi ilo dili nasio kikabika ba nasio si adhimu si kana kaikoka tukamuye mam kana dadi Twei wababe ka nano imulekelia simu itena tusita hata child what control sisa simu ya kuwenenga kana jeili hata sisa etani laptop kana kilo winacho wenenga kana keili hata we wati ya mwana naisa kwezi ya mwana kuniesi ndodoku nimwambigwa na imo ngwatia kwa uti na wao ni wa kwikane sana ulongalu ndene wa kisomo ningo kulia nikenda wise kwithia undu gwonde tukwika twiwika twise twikata na tuyitha na mibaka nundu wase ana situ ikesoma na sindu ingi na wase anangikie bau tiabiga baseo. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to our First Lady, Her Excellency Anita
our First Lady Wajir, our PS representative, our partners, all protocol observed. Amjambo nyote, amjambo tena. Kwa jina naitwa Mheshimiwa Sara Mbilo, nominated by Wiper, chama kila kinene ku Kenya. I am proud and happy to be here, Excellency, simply because I have been a teacher. Mimi wakati nilianza walimu, nilianza na kuwa mwalimu wa PP1, ile kidogo sana, 1986. Na nilikuwa nalipwa 300. Nilikuwa naketi na hao watoto, tunaandika chini, tunatengeneza mpira ya karatasi, tunafanya hiyo yote, na tukianza hawajui kama ni wasichana au ni wavulana. That is where we start. Ili wajue wataenda choo kipi, wasiende kwa moja wote. So before I say anything, I want to applaud the teachers wa ECD, wale wako hapa na wale wengine wote. Kazi yao ndio ngumu sana, kwa sababu nilitoka hapo nikaenda primary na nikaendelea, na ninajua kazi ya walimu ile ngumu sana ni hiyo mumeona hapa. To our Excellency, our First Lady, we are very proud of you as Makueni. You have been there for us, especially in education. And we want to tell you, wewe ni mama tosha. Because you really satisfy Makueni in all sectors. Na hakuna ile unaenda ati unawacha mahali hawajatosheka. Sisi kama education, in the assembly, I am in the education committee. We want to say thank you and applause and say that Makueni will never pay you anything to come at par at what you are doing. But there is God who is really seeing. We are only asking him to grant you the desires of your heart. We are really humbled as Makueni. I want to say, in the education, with our Waziri, she is also very able. She is taking Makueni, especially ICT, to very high heights, and we are really humbled to work with her. We also want to wish her well. To our partners who have accepted to partner with us, especially ICT education, we are humbled and we want to kindly request you not to stop. Let this be the beginning, and welcome and continue being with us. And at the same time, we also want to welcome more and more partners to partner with Makueni. We are ready with open hands, and we are sure the sky will just be the starting point, not the limit. Those who have entertained us, wale wa PP1 na wale wa primary na JSS, we want to appreciate and say that kama hawa primary na JSS vile mumesema, mumetuambia mnataka kuwa nini, hiyo tu mumetuahidi, kindly tunawapea na tunataka muwe hiyo na zingine kubwa, na Mungu atawabariki. Nataka kusema sisi in the assembly, we are ready to partner and to support anything education, anything that comes from you, First Lady, and we walk with you all the walk. And we are sure together united, we will really go far. I want to appreciate everybody and say that kwa se yala meba twendo tunga mubea we mwanya nundu kisomo ni mwisike dana mabia tatu pe mwalimu be siana na sei mutebo na bata support yenyu ba ikisomo na ba ibando tudi takita CBC kino kioyu ni mwise involvement ya musei ni yonene pio na pe awapala musei wasugumaka na kakuwa ekela kisomo kwa kugekabi kabau. So kindly, as we appreciate, Twimukulia inyu asei tembei all the work, because you have the support with our First Lady. Muende mubikese kuumweso na siana senyu na mukona matupi makisomo kiu. I cannot stop without appreciating. Yama tumete sendo isu makuya mevela na sendo isu mwekete. We really want to encourage you and tell you that what you are doing is noticed. Mwekesewa natajiende tewe kadela amana. May God bless you all, and I want to wish everybody well. Thank you.
Asante makofi kwake. Sendo sio the one na nyenye ni mwete na nene. Thank you. Nenda kwasia andu MALIVANI twina mubea kwenyu nundu wosa kwa mheshimiwa Mateso ulani muthukumi wenyu mwasa kuye na kura mbingi muno na Makueni yonthe county no inyo mwabatika kukwata muradi tawoya niwe namba imwe kukwata kwa yandathio koma sawa azie sawa. Thank you mheshimiwa Mateso nundu wa kukusisia andu makusiendo nzeo. Let me say this, our first lady tienda mbogotongia mubea tate county ya Makueni nundu wa wea museo loko nite balave ngavana wito ukamubua bwanya kiliko tithugu mondo tithugu meto niweka natigo kuunga ya kwathime na ikwika nesa nikumanyithie kana nazisia no na we passionate na una uone kwisi siana si present ba no na ngoya kubingwete withukiise ta musiai wosete mabata na nini sine wa manasiana isi na vision na ni wa manasiana ini talented na ni wa manasiana isi na future na nini se ukai support nondo network kaya kuti ngwevye nongi andwe monini nongi katika atongo ima yuda nikwe kanesa Makueni na yungi kuya we special yani we special woman, a mother who is loving, yani mwana wa initiate kindu kisio balabe mwana na bawuse mbele ni kwashua kisomo Makueni nikikwe kanesa nenda ukutabia ngwe siana iwe neba na maskulu ala makume Makueni kwinza noga komana na special programs yo wendeto guko utoye duwe no sisi o maskulu mayisi ndi wala binyewe nondo nitamonde ukitotwete okiloka atwete kana mwazi atazi na nondo inese bawe sawa ndi leo kwata report ni webeke ndo wiki kila kingi nenda kwa executive yito ya Makueni itongwewe ni Madam Elizabeth ta ECM tena timu nzeo pyo kumolo nginya onabala be alimo maitoma nasare na ninaiwa Madam former MCA Asia nime initiate ye motion ya alimo mande kwa permanent kiuni kindu kisio pyo na nikikwata nesa pyo ni serikali wa Makueni pakitete kwethia budget sienda osisiwa nitezobi ko bandu o level isutebike nitethio land oneza we asia neza we ando mind on paces paute na mbele ni sure tile yakwikanesa cha mwisho nzamani ito niti kwenda ku motivate ando all the Makueni county CCTI isito ila si katika Makueni county mbingi sithitwe itena siana na tiendo mu motivate school isu siete nundu wa kwete skill kuku ya ndo ingi matafiti academically makandi kwa by profession lakini mena inengo matono tumika kuikwata ya maskulu ala ma CCTI ila teta polytechnics mundu akakwata use akakwata umanyi okay then no akwata mbesa sia kumutedia maishani kuone mukule kila musei na Makueni yonde tito main institution sisu situnesa nikenda itutethesie na itume teka nesa cha mwisho na ticho kenini Makueni tilevo nzeo yuti uneno uti represented ni siana sia Makueni nundu wa talents siana zitu siekia nesa sia dikuya njama na sia topu yani tena mithinzo ya kwanza kana Makueni mbele iko sawa na mheshimiwa Honorable His Excellence President Wajir Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Omo kone Yesu makoni. Ese sindu sio kana sengwa tawaibeba. Achabeba. Yuko unenda kwasia. Tikwatelele hiyo tongo hii. Nundu mbele iko sawa na gavana wetu Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Be blessed all. Ekaite miniwe ni muthuku miono wenyu na aende yu wende. Aende yu wiki tata. Na muzisi anaona aibeba kwa asia hii. Nuko nenga nekunia ya musele basi ana iye mando.
Thank you, Your Excellency, First Lady Makueni County, Madam Anita Mutula, Our Excellency First Lady Wajir County, Madam Rukia, our distinguished guests present, and all protocols observed. God is good, and all the time. Wow, thank you so much. And MALIVANI dia sa mwaseo ingi dia motabisie nina motabisie na mwe amukwata nyenza ile sisi wea emoti nova ilengi ditawa telengi ditawa Mutula Kilonzo Junior komolilwe yuwe omwe ne bana mona Madam Anita Mutula kindu nikisio nondo class kiki na mbeya a month ago na umundi nicho kisio in this count and probably in this country na muiye nongina tithukume andu maitu mwono siendu siekeka mwasizia bwetina na mwona kiu no tuwe tabaya nikana siana situ withia ni siaendea nesa. Your Excellency, tunataka kusema kwamba sisi tuko na furaha tele kwa sababu you chose to come here today in our ward to be with us, and we want to say that this class is of its kind because from the budget that we had budgeted, we gotten extras. I don't know from which budget, but we want to appreciate because this is what we want to do. As a count, we have to empower these young kids because our watoto, they are the face of tomorrow. If we got it wrong here, hakuna kitu. Hata huko juu we got it wrong. So tunataka kukushukuru sana. And we want to register our appreciation to the governor because amekuwa akituahidi mambo mazuri and we see them done. Paike ngaba no twatha atuka leo chone gaine motabi. Sindwila sionze wiwe tuiweta sionze lazima siekwe na bai chati na bai shortcut mazabu nimeke makadhala natenda kwa asia Department of Education tuenda design ya ilas mumesisi ingi check the design nondo nongina alimo ama ito elame usome vya kana kewa na ipendo bando kato no twa kaka komu bando kaka siwo gethia no kana first aid kiobo class kia kina ofisi from the design kina ofisi na kasombo o kasto na nondo ninete Madam Anita Mutula te nato mwanando ama kwa mambea nienda wando class ki ECD eno ya MALIVANI na hetu ukutethezia twambia school fitting program nikana twana tu tukasoma tubunie kana kaisoma kabunie kayo mo kwacha. So that is a request from these people. You adopt this class. Nikana we say there we say le baba wa mo ba ngomba. It's not far from your office. You can just come, say hi to these children. No yugwa moyo nondo, no wanasiana na nondo. You are passionate about these kids. Iyo najua utafanya. Ni moyo ni woza class kia. Aka aeta leubau, aka subiasiana iya. Na no muko nanzililo. Thank you so much. Mwene Anita ba mwene Mutula Kilonzo Junior, no shortcut. Na asu ni mokusema ni mwewa ziwa zimne mokusema ali mweko we papa kindu na tabwa wewe. I tell you Mount Rimasa over. Oh, we have no doubt about this. This will be done. And then the other thing is we have also, as we empower these young kids, we have to empower the teachers. akinwa kaini mutabisia alimwani makunite wea twanda tuona pa kwisa ubundi kwa ka construct sentence ka nenge poem test it takes a lot of energy for the teacher na no ngitha tutethesie ciana alimwa misala yo our guest excellence ukamiona tinzio hata kidogo. So ujumbe osi ivye like the assembly we brought a motion to have these teachers get a permanent job. Na no yende na usiwa na no ndo constraints ya budget and all this. We are sure our governor is looking at that. We are very sure about it. Kwa hiyo alimu mwikendo na anzika nitu umukwati ya nesa nika na musobe wa wethe maundu menu no maseo kila kingi cha mwisho cha neno hii mheshimiwa as much as no tu tumia simu siana kusoma nitenda uka map na ila itwa parental guide itu manda undu tu no block simu ila tu tumia and my ICT me ba we say the akana kai othi out of what she's supposed to get using this phone. That is very important and nandimina ni asia anduma kisioki cha malivani dini wa budget ila yukite silanga wito musila adidam nitunengie mbesa uso ugwe nundu ni wakuwa dini wa spill we ne wakuwa ni kiwo ontu nengie mbesa na kiwo kia kibaya nikio the all the way baka kundukito wa mwanzo na kizio kaingi kundukito wa kasebe na kula kuonge malivani kwenda kakiwo in the next 1 month contractor no kumina kiwo kia na ndo malivani mwangu la sio ni mwikazi tisha mudembosi na ndimu wote first lady na ndimu sio bizagala special na be ndunge mu kwenda mambo alangite yuko na tii pamwe. Thank you so much first lady na usisahau kurudi tena. Sisi tunataka you know that you are our neighbor. You are our neighbor. No wewe bakubeba ala school no ko isela ikala yoka na nini sino utabia kendo kisio. Thank you so much and we are very delighted to have you around here. Feel at home. Thank you so much.
Asante, tumpe mheshimiwa Mateso makofi. Asiai jaza kubikabu mheshimiwa Mateso amutu aiteneza ono mnengo ikobithika ba isela igete yana takilita ande tiyaina tusamuta tu yato kilita tutotembo swali na yu ndo wa program ile twetiva mwasi ni mwezi program ile twetiva ni myo ya kwa kisomo cha digital. Watoto mnanisikia? Can you say digital learning?
Digital learning.
Once more.
Digital learning.
Digital learning. Hafla hii ya leo tuko hapa ili mradi kuzindua program ambayo ni ya kuweka mambo ya masomo kwenye mtandao. Mkiwaona wale wangwana wako pale, mtaona kila mmoja ako na simu ya touch screen. Tayari hao wanajua kuoperate hicho kifaa kuliko wewe. Kwa YouTube mundu to yato ibika standard 3 kakemba neko kesenene simu kuiwe lakini tienda kama nesiendu ila nzio siye simuni. Niwe sitando ati WhatsApp saa ikite kania sio siendu itenzio. Ene tueta eleano. Kwa sasa kabla tuendelee nataka nitambue timu ambayo imetoka Edu kwa kusimama. I will kindly request that you all be upstanding that we may recognize you. Your Excellencies requesting that you make your way to the front kindly. In the interest of time, we will just allow them to wave. Excellency, this is the team that is accompanying the senior project lead. You can see it's a big team. I don't know if one of you is able to maybe quickly recognize them.
Thank you. All protocols observed. First Lady from Wajir County. Just to save on time, I'll quickly recognize so they can just raise their hand and then we get to proceed. I'll start with me. I'm Henry Were, working with ADU as a training director and operations. From my left, at the far end, that is Clara. You just wave. I know you're going to know more of her. She's also a project lead. From the other end, from the far, we have our county education officers. They can just wave. Okay, great. Thank you. We also worked with our support office team. From the other end, we have a finance officer. We also have a number of government relations officers. They can raise their hand. Okay, we also have our HR team. They also raise their hand. Thank you. We also have our training team who have been working hard to ensure all our teachers are trained. Raise their hand. Thank you. We also have our procurement and support operations team. Raise their hand. On the other side, we have the operations team. It's large, so everyone will raise their hand from the operations side, regional managers and others. Lastly, we have our ICT team with us that also raise their hand. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Tuwape makofi. Watu wa Malivani, tukiongea kwa Kigiriki ile ya nyumbani, Makueni Ecde ni nyume bahati munonondo kecha digital kiambia pa kwenu. Sawa sawa. Wewe kwenye COVID. These are partners with the county government of Makueni. They're partnering with us to deliver digital learning program. Kabla nimuite tena waziri wa masala ya elimu kwenye county, Excellency, ukiniruhusu kwa dakika 2. Kabla nimuite Meja Kasioka, Excellency, allow me to recognize the representative of the senator. Mheshimiwa Senator ametuma mwakilishi wake awe hapa. Senator mwenyewe yuko kwenye hafla iliyoko Unoa, na kwa sababu huyu ni rafiki yangu na tuko rika, nitamruhusu tu aseme jina. Hiyo mambo mengine tutatatua huko nje kwa.
Thank you very much, Mr. Your Excellency, my name is Armanda from the office of Senator. Thank you very much.
Sawa sawa, asante. Hiyo makesi nyingine tutakesi baadaye. Ukiniruhusu nitamuita Meja Kasioka wa Salvation Army. Unajua Salvation Army ndio watu ambao wako na bendi kali kuliko bendi zile sisi tunasikiza za benga. Hizo ndo lazima kuna akidembeta meutembo. Karibu sana Meja Kasioka, utupe maneno mawili matatu kwa dakika 2.
Yangu ni machache. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Tusalimiane hewani kabisa. Asante. First Lady of the great count of Makueni, First Lady of the other great count of Wajir, ECMs, asa ECM, Education, Agriculture na Lands, Chief Officers, pamoja na wale waheshimiwa wetu ambao they are equally very important. Mimi nimesimama hapa kama mwakilishi wa makanisa na mosques. I'm the chairman of the National Council of Churches in the region. That's Kajiado, Makueni, then Kitui and Machakos. Mine is very brief kwa sababu hii ni siku ya First Lady. First of all, churches and the mosques, we are very much fond of and very good at encouraging watu wajaze dunia. But the church leaders have fallen short of telling people, yes, mukileta watoto duniani, you must also be responsible. Men are very good at giving women children. Is that correct? Nani amejua nimesema ukweli? Lakini they are not good at taking care of them. Simunipigie mikono kama nimesema ukweli. First Lady Mama Tula, that is my name. Musitane hiyo mutakuwa kwa shida. Mama Tula. She's a daughter of a very strict teacher, Mrs. Munasia. Now, Mrs. Munasia, when she brought up this lady, nobody could come around the fence there. And she educated very many people until one man, one great man, Governor Mutula Kilonzo, came around and they are together. The governor is my friend and he is very selective. And I know why he chose her. She is very firm, strong and intelligent. Ebu pigieni huyu mama mkono vizuri. Surely, as churches in the region, we want to congratulate you. Unlike other counties and the previous or other governments, let me make this statement very clear. Makueni now, for the first time, is led with a clear path, a clear sequence, a clear system of where we are going, what we are doing, what we can accomplish, what we can't accomplish. And that is under the leadership of Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Tupigieni huyo mzee makono vizuri. I'm strong because there is a wife at home. So Mutula is strong because he comes from a happy home. Anengetwe leu akasobe wa akakone wazuti basi ni nyatula ni wewe uwili ba tuina mobea muno. Now let me comment on legislation. Early childhood is an devolved function. It is. That's why it lies under you, Elizabeth. Hii elimu ingine iko na wabunge, the members of the National Assembly. But I want to thank the Constitution of 2010 because it knew these young ones, the early childhood, they need a lot of care and they need closer supervision. And that's why this docket, Mama Tula, Your Excellency, we want to encourage you, we want to support you so much. Ili utulindie our watoto. We've seen you very nicely and beautifully immunize them, leading your clinical team. We've seen you take care of their mothers by minimizing fistula infection. Uwawendoni mono ula aka ainge mabida, but nitunoni our first lady ajita ibetisi ndene kenda modimo ni mune uye moyo na mondo ithi mwa itabe gwa na bagu yemani na yambe ya kuitwa onduti museo. We want to encourage you, we want to support you, our first lady, and I appeal to the donors as a church leader. Kindly, your funds are safe with Mutula Kilonzo Jr. I repeat, your funds are safe with Mutula Kilonzo Jr. And umanga ito kona imoko. Whether billions, whether trillions, they will be taken care of. This man takes care of money. This man takes care of resources. This man never wastes money. This man is so strict on governance that I tell you, after the 10 years, we will be thinking of asking him to manage the country. That is a story for another day. And as I sit down, our first lady from Wajir, you come from a semi-arid area like Makueni. These ASAL areas can still become very productive. And I want to encourage you, Madam Rukia, Your Excellency, join Mama Tula, who is our first lady, and disapprove those Kenyans and others who would think nothing can come from Makueni and Wajir. In the next 10 years, in the tenure of your husband and our husband, that you improve those two counties to the disapproval of haters. May God bless you all. May God bless each one of us. Mungu awabariki sana.
Asante sana Meja Kasioka kwa maneno ya busara. Najua kusema kweli dunia hii pasingepoweko na wamama na viongozi wa dini, sisi wengine wetu karibu wote tungekuwa tumeangamia. Mnisaidie kwa makofi tumkaribishe tena waziri wa elimu Madam Elizabeth Muli aje aseme maneno machache. Timu dhoche kwa makofi. Asante, karibu waziri.
Thank you very much, Mesh. Your Excellency, the First Lady Makueni County, Anita Mutula. Your Excellency, the First Lady Wajir County, Rukia Abdinasir. The County Commissioner representative are here. My colleague ECMs who are around. The honorable members of the County Assembly. H.E Kenya representatives. The KEPSHA and KESHA leadership of Makueni County. All county government staffs present. My fellow parents, distinguished guests, and all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Mwe ine museo. Namavinda on there. I am beyond thrilled and very excited to welcome you all. It is indeed a great honor to host you today during this occasion as we launch the Makueni County ECDE Digital Learning Program. To our First Lady, I know matters ECD are very close to your heart, and I know you have been following each and every step towards the preparation of this day. Thank you for honoring us with your presence and your overall support. Tukunei First Lady Moko. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey of continuous transformation. We are glad that you could join us to celebrate this moment, this milestone, and this success together. This will not have come at a better time. With the rolling out of the competency-based curriculum, CBC, and the cognizance of the key competencies of the curriculum, this is timely, and I am confident that as a county, we are on course in our agenda to continuously empower, inspire, and equip our children for a better future. We are equally grateful to our partners, H.E Kenya, who believed in us. They believed in our vision and showed up just on time to plug a critical gap that has made this project a success. For this, we are grateful and commit to support the initiative fully. Tuko ni hii partners maito moko. Ladies and gentlemen, mine will be very short today. It is said that numbers don't lie. So I want to just remind you all of what we have achieved to date and to help you appreciate the magnitude of this important initiative. So far in the last 1 month, we have been able to register 35,574 learners to the program. We have issued a total of 2,199 devices to our ECD centers and ECD officers. Na kwa heshimiwa maitu na asiai maitu, niendo muashua kana gadget tunenga niye masukulu ni locked na si installika kindu kingi. Kwa usiana situ, sina mwana waku access other programs. Nundu hii gadget si install yetwe o program isu ya masomo yeyoka. We have also been able to invite 2,125 teachers for digital learning training program led by our ECD officers. And lastly, but not least, Your Excellency, we have trained 74 county ECD officers on digital learning. Ladies and gentlemen, you may ask why this is important for us and for you stakeholders. Well, I want you to remember that Digital learning has become an essential tool in education, especially in the current digital age. The introduction of digital learning in ECDE has revolutionized the way children learn and interact with the world around them. Digital learning uses new technologies and methods to help learners in different ways, and most importantly, this kind of learning will enhance personalized learning. It will make learning more engaging and flexible. It will develop accountability amongst learners and teachers and make it easy for the teachers to track learners' program. Niendo omwea, His Excellency the Governor, ubisi ne kwake, nuketha atona kuona siana situ siende hata, kwisila mutandaoni. And in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to remind us that today we launch and celebrate the use of one digital device per stream. But I am sure all of us here know that our numbers are huge. We will definitely require a budget, Mheshimiwa, to sustain and enhance the program for it to be sustainable and meaningful to our learners. So we still have work to do, and definitely seek more partners to come on board. Allow me once again to thank our Governor, His Excellency Mutula Kilonzo Jr., for spearheading this initiative, Her Excellency our First Lady, Mama Anita Mutula, for gracing this event, Edu Kenya for being great partners, and all distinguished guests who have joined us today. We cannot afford to get it wrong with our children. Ladies and gentlemen, with those few remarks, I want to thank you all once again for being part of this historic moment. May God bless you all, and welcome to Makueni County. Thank you.
Asante sana waziri, tumtunze tena kwa makofi. At this juncture, Your Excellencies, you will allow me to recognize the presence of our County Secretary, Dr. Justin Chambi. CS, if you allow, most respectfully, allow me to ambush you, just so that you may say hi, because we are moving towards winding up. Karibu Bwana County Secretary, upeane salamu tu, najua wewe ni mzee ambaye si wa maneno mengi.
To the First Lady and all the invited guests, good morning. Is it morning or afternoon? Afternoon. Yes, I was closed in events since morning, and I also traveled throughout the night. So that high is the high of yesterday. In fact, you are in Mombasa, and I was to cruise along the road to catch up with the events. I'm Dr. Justin Kiambi. I'm the County Secretary and the Head of Public Service. I'll not take long, but let me echo the organizers of these events. Digital learning is the way to go. That is why even as we get our young ones, as early as 1 year, 2 years, they are struggling to scribble things in the phones, smartphones, and that is, a culture of technology, and that's what we are looking for. So I encourage you to really work hard so that you can nurture our people who are ICT compliant. Thank you very much, and may the Lord bless you.
Asante sana Bwana County Secretary, tumpe tena makofi. Asia ingia zanimwe kila waweta. Ya, kibalanza kanani kizodi kuelewa naja. Bwana County Secretary, karibu sana. Dr. Justin Kiambi ni mwalimu ambaye amehudumu area hii ya wote kwa miaka mingi. Kabla ashike shughuli zingine, na ni msomi. Tinda kitali wa singano, tinda kitali wa masomo. Sawa sawa. county secretary wa uma kwa governor na deputy governor munene wa thukumio the ma county eta wa county secretary na ni wewe sawa sawa. Your Excellencies, na wageni wetu ndugu bikabutende neza watoto niliwaambia mkae mkikumbuka nini? Digital learning. Digital kwa wageni wetu, watu wa hapa Malivani na wageni ambao wamekuja kutoka Edu, wale ambao labda wanaweza kuwa hawana ufahamu mwingi wa masala ya serikali. His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi ambaye ni gavana wa Wajir ni pia naibu mwenyekiti kwenye baraza la magavana. So His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi So as I was saying, His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi, Governor of Wajir County, is also the Vice Chairman of the Council of Governors. And we are delighted here to be joined by his gracious spouse, Her Excellency. And you will allow me at this juncture to invite Her Excellency to make a few remarks. And then yeye atuambie mambo ya mambo ya Wajir. Wajir ni sehemu ambayo climate yake karibu inafanana na climate ya huku kwetu. Masala ya wafugaji ni kama masala ya huku kwetu. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Allow me to welcome Her Excellency, the First Lady. Karibu First Lady.
Your Excellency, my sister, Anita Mutula, First Lady, Makueni County, the MCAs present, the County Executive present, teachers, parents, and students. Good afternoon. Yes, is it Miasau? Am I doing it? Miasau? I need some more training, I actually, Her Excellency yesterday recorded for me, and I kept on practicing. Next time I come to Makueni, I'll be perfect. God willing. Today I'm very happy to be here. As it was said, I'm First Lady, Wajir County. How many of you have ever heard of Wajir County? Or have ever gone there? Nice. I'm here today to learn from the great work the First Lady of Makueni is doing. That is the digital learning. And already, I think for the partners, Clara and Henry, I'll be knocking at your doors. So please welcome me. Because what you are doing in Makueni is great. As you all know, digital learning is a must in this world. And the Makueni students at the early learning are very lucky to get it at their foundation level. So I will be coming so that the same thing is taken to Wajir. Thank you so much again for inviting me, Your Excellency. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you.
Tumpe makofi ya hadhi Her Excellency anaporudi kuketi. Your Excellency, convey our very warm regards when you get back to Wajir. Kwa sasa mtaniruhusu nimuite Madam Mugure Nderitu kwa dakika moja aweze kusema machache, kisha Madam Mugure Nderitu atafuatwa na Bwana Abdurrashid Jabane ambaye ni katibu wa masala ya ICT kwenye serikali kuu.
Your Excellency, First Lady Makueni County, Anita Mutula, First Lady Wajir, my sister Rukia, all protocols observed. Wazazi, watoto, hamjambo. Nashukuru sana kusimama hapa leo kwa maana watoto ndio future of this country, and to see them do what they did today brings so much joy to my heart. Anita, I must applaud you for initiating this program, digital learning. Tunakumbuka wakati wa COVID, mnakumbuka shule zikifunga miaka kadha wa kadha. Leo tunaweza sema hiyo haita happen hapa Makueni, the first county, because we're going to continue learning. Children are our future. Na tusipo invest hapa, Mutula anaanza kazi mzuri, si ndio? Tusipo invest hapa, tunaenda wapi? Yeah? So it is a great honor for me because I believe children are the future. We should never underestimate. In fact, kwangu wana maana kuliko nyinyi. Kwa hivyo tu respect watoto, to support Mama County na kuendeleza hii program because hata walimu wakifanya kazi yao, watoto wanasoma, wazazi pia wanafaa kuwashika mkono ndio waendeleze hii masomo yao. Best wishes, Makueni County. We remain friends and we look forward to learning more from you, even as we partner going forward. Thank you very much.
Asante, tumpe makofi kwa maneno ya busara na mafupi. At this juncture, Your Excellencies, you will allow me to invite Mr. Abdurrashid Jabane, Secretary Administration in the State Department of ICT.
First Lady Makueni County, Madam Anita Mutula, First Lady Wajir County, my younger sister Rukia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'll also try like Rukia to say, Muyaseo. Muyaseo Bingi. I hope I got it right. Jambo tena. Kwa jina mimi naitwa Mohamed Abdurrashid Jabane. Nafanya kazi katika Wizara ya ICT and Digital Economy kama Secretary of Administration. Nimekuja hapa baada ya muda. Wakati yangu ya mwisho kuja hapa ilikuwa miaka 7-8 iliyopita. Wakati aliyekuwa governor wakati huo alisema anataka kuvunja Makueni. So nikakuja na kamati na commissioner hapo, nilikuwa na coordinate. Wananchi wakasema hatutaki vunjwe, nataka Makueni ikae. Tukarudi kwa president wakati hiyo. So Makueni County ilipona kwa sababu yenu wananchi. Na bado yuko sasa na nafurahi kurudi, naona kuna maendeleo kubwa sana tangu nilikuja wakati huo. Nilikuwa nimekuja hapa nimekaa kama miezi 6 hivi, nilikuwa na zaidi naishi tena, hii jina inanisumbua kidogo. Kuna hoteli inaitwa Kiosio Bonguo. Did I get it right? So mimi nafurahi kurudi hapa kwa sababu najihisi kama mwenyeji hapa, nilikaribishwa vizuri wakati nilikuja hapa. Kwa machache maana naona wakati imepita sana, nataka kueleza kwamba sisi kama wizara kazi yetu ni kuweka sera kama policies, regulations za ICT na pia infrastructure. So ile infrastructure ambayo sisi tumeweka inajulikana kama NOFB, National Optic Fiber Backbone Infrastructure, ambayo imetolewa kutoka bahari, ilitoka kutoka United Arab Emirates mahali ni kwa Fujairah, tukaileta sasa imepelekwa kwa kila county headquarters. Tuko na mradi mwingine ambayo sasa inataka kutoka county headquarters ipeleke mpaka sub county mpaka ward. In other words, what we are trying to do is to enhance connectivity. We want connectivity to reach every corner of this country. So we have a number of projects that are designed to do that. The reason why we want to do that is the world has turned and become a digital world. The world is not the way it used to be. In the old days, I remember when we were growing up, when our fathers would ask us and our mothers, what do you want to be? We would say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer. And those are good things to be. We still aspire to be those things. But nowadays, our kids, they tell you they want to be an influencer, a YouTuber. I don't know. These are all new things. And there's nothing wrong with them. A talent, I don't know what. So these are indications that the digital space has come with new opportunities for our kids. So it's very important that we ensure that our kids learn digital literacy at a very, very early age. As you're very much aware, 75% of our country are youth. 75%. And those youth, every single year here in Kenya, from the tertiary institutions, from the universities, from the colleges, we have 1 million graduates coming out. These are youth. And we are not able to absorb them through the formal sector. We are not able to absorb them through the informal sector because the jobs are not enough. But we are cognizant of one fact, and this is increasing every time. The digital space has a lot of potential in terms of employment. So what we want to do, some of the programs we have in the ministry include what's called the Agenda program. What we do in this program is we try to educate at least 25,000 youth at least annually, and we want to increase that space so that they learn digital skills, digital marketing skills, so that they're gainfully employed. We want our youth to be gainfully employed so that they're also able to pay tax. You know, we're always asking for tax as a government. We cannot get tax if you don't work. So we want our kids to learn. We want them to have the digital literacy skills. We are also collaborating with the counties and the county governments. We are collaborating with the constituencies. We have a project called the Constituency Innovation Hubs. What we do is that the constituency provides the infrastructure, the equipment, and we provide the connectivity. So these are projects we have tried to roll out in all the constituencies. We have done some, we have not done all. I don't have the figures for Makueni, but I'm sure we have done some. If we have not done, we hope we'll be able to collaborate with Makueni County government on those issues. I think the other thing I wanted to mention is, it was mentioned in passing by one of the leaders here. We are giving gadgets to our children. Many of our children at home have gadgets. We have gadgets ourselves. There is something called data security. We have put in place since 2019 what we call the Data Protection Act, which has a very elaborate laws and regulations in terms of data. Your data and my data and the data that's accumulated by everybody is being commercialized by other entities. We want it to be commercialized by ourselves. We want our data to be our own data. We want to have control of our data. We want to have protection of our data. So it's very important that we're all aware of that act. We're all aware of that office, which is called the Data Protection Office, which is involved in those very critical issues. The future, in terms of employment, the biggest companies we have in the world today, whether it's Google, whether it's Amazon, whether it's all these companies you hear of, they depend on big data. What they collect from you. When you go to the supermarket, they collect something from you. When you go somewhere and access your bank, they collect some information from you. All this information is used to target you in terms of commercialization. So we must be aware of how to protect our data. The other thing which is very key for our kids, and this is what the leader alluded to, is the safety of our children when they are surfing online. It's very important that we as parents are conscious that we don't give 100% control to our kids, that we must put in safeguards to ensure that they don't go to sites that are not good, sites that are ugly, sites that are teaching them bad things. We want them to go online so that they learn, so that they're able to get an education, so that they're able to get skills that will help them and ourselves and their parents in the future. So those are the things that we need to be careful for. I'm very happy to be here today, and I thank really the partnership we are getting from AIDU. I think AIDU that's the right way to say it, isn't it? We are very glad that AIDU has come to help us here. As a ministry, we are very keen in terms of partnerships. We are cognizant of the fact that as a government, our resources are limited. both at the national government and at the county government. So we rely a lot on our partnerships with other partners to enable us to reach the goals that we want. This is a digitally literate country, a country that has full connectivity, a country that's able to use that connectivity to create employment, to create awareness, to create knowledge. So we welcome partnerships in all cases. We are trying now to increase the national optic fiber infrastructure. It's 9,000 kilometers now, but we hope in the next 5 years to increase it to 100,000. I think 58,000 of that will be done by us as a government, 48,000 will be done by our operators who are in the private sector. So partnership for us are very important. We encourage it. We encourage it both at the national level, we encourage it at the county level. So with those few remarks, I want to congratulate Makueni County for really being a first, I think, in terms of digital literacy and starting very early. They were very little kids, and hopefully these will be the leaders we'll have tomorrow. These will be the Bill Gates, has been mentioned. This will be the Mark Zuckerbergers. This will be the people who will take us forward. So with those few remarks, I really like to thank you for welcoming us here. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Tumpe Bwana Jabali makofi. Thank you, sir, for those very insightful remarks. At this juncture, yeah? Watoto, niwaambia mkumbuke digital. Aya, kabla sasa tuzindue mradi wa digital learning, nataka nyinyi wote sasa muweke mikono tayari, mnisaidie kumkaribisha mama wa county, Her Excellency the First Lady Madam Anita Mutula. Let us all be upstanding. Karibu sana mama county.
Baitu muyaseo. Muyaseo ingi. Na kwa ni museo. Siana mwacha. Mwacha ingi. Before I begin my remarks, I just want to address what our host MCA asked me to do, which is to adopt our class right here. And I want to say that Mheshimiwa, the class was adopted even before I got here. And I am not adopting the class so that I only concentrate on it. It is just to emphasize that that is our model class and to give the department that the reassurance that they have my support. That's number one. And also to make it the core or the class to get the lessons from on what to do in the other ECDE centers. The other thing that Honorable Mateso requested was the feeding program of the ECDE classes. And because we have the Chief Officer Devolution, Madam Irene Macau, and she's in charge of the special programs, and I know that they have the relief food, we would be happy to partner with the department to do the feeding program across the ECDE center. Nemo mbete kelianeso na kisongo. Tuna ni omunde alo toko ndo na mome uondo wasia. No mbete kelia. Okay. Her Excellency Rukia Abni Nasir, First Lady Wajir County, the County Secretary, Dr. Chambi, Mr. Abdi Nasir Jabane, Secretary Administration, States of Department of ICT, the ECMs present, the Honorable MCAs present, it is our host MCA,
Mr. Honorable Felix Mateso, Honorable Elizabeth Mudike, Honorable Sharon, Honorable Sarah Mbilo, and Honorable Jennifer, just wait from where you are. We have the H.E Kenya representatives present, the County Director of Education, County staff present, Kepsha Leadership Makueni County, Kesha Leadership Makueni County, the clergy, Major Kasioka, amongst others. We have the children, distinguished parents and guests, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. It gives me great pleasure to be in your midst today as we launch the Makueni County ECDE Digital Learning Program and later the commissioning of the St. John's MALIVANI ECDE Center. My sincere gratitude goes to our partners, H.E Kenya, who collaborated with us to make this a reality. Thank you, H.E team, for this partnership. The world around us is changing faster than ever before. It is changing politically, socially, technologically, economically, as well as environmentally. This is a significant challenge for all of us, and we cannot afford to leave our children behind. It is for this reason that this initiative gives me a great sense of fulfillment. Through it, we will empower, inspire, and equip our learners for today's challenges and tomorrow's opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, as a mother and a champion of children's well-being, I am passionate about investments targeted at promoting the growth and development of our children. In fact, you will all agree with me that the importance of early childhood development cannot be overemphasized. As you are all aware, the emotional, social, and physical development of young children has a direct effect on their overall health, growth, and on the adults they will become. That is why understanding their needs and intentionally investing in them is important so as to maximize their full potential. The first 8 years of a child's life are very crucial. It is in these formative years that children learn many of the skills they'll need to function in the society. This is the period, therefore, for us to lay the right foundation for them. Teachers should be in a position to identify the learning difficulties early enough and address them as appropriate. In other words, it is a time to build positive experiences and relationships for them. And this is what gives me motivation, and my office will continue to champion for this noble cause in service of our children. Ladies and gentlemen, the digital learning initiative we are launching today seamlessly aligns with the core tenets of the competency-based curriculum, that is the CBC, and I am confident that this digital learning platform will ignite a fresh passion for learning in our young children. I therefore want to urge our ECDE teachers to help the learners take good care of the gadgets you have received so that they can benefit many others in future. At the same time, to encourage our learners to play, exercise, and improve their physical health and well-being. We will also be donating assorted items like footballs, handballs, and other playing items without forgetting our children living with disabilities. We expect a tangible improvement in school attendance as education becomes an exciting and fulfilling pursuit. Classroom management will also be elevated, therefore fostering an environment where learners thrive. Above all, it introduces and prepares our learners to be ready to fearlessly navigate the complex corridors of the digital world. Ladies and gentlemen, and to all parents, I wish to emphasize that nutrition and hygiene are important aspects of our children's growth and development, as poor diets in early childhood can lead to deficiencies in essential vitamins and nutrients. For this reason, I want to appeal and urge all of you to take advantage of the various nutrition initiatives undertaken by the Health Department for the benefit of our children. In his manifesto, His Excellency the Governor Mutula Kilonzo Jr. emphasizes on the quality of learning and the environment in our ECDE centers. His government commits to enhancing their infrastructure and adequately equipping them in partnership with various stakeholders, both in the national government and the private sector. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to congratulate the Department of ICT, Education and Internship for a commendable job in seeking for partners to support this noble cause. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed partners, Edu Kenya, supported by various organizations, including Germany's BMZ and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, for their support and collaboration. Their unwavering support and commitment to educational excellence has laid the groundwork for a transformative journey poised to unleash the full potential of our children and empowering them to become the stewards of progress and a brighter future. Thank you all. God bless our children. God bless you all, and God bless Makueni County.
Tumpe Her Excellency First Lady makofi. Many thanks First Lady for the very insightful remarks. Tunaweza tukaketi. With your permission, First Lady. Excellency, with your permission, we have inverted the protocol a bit. So we will now Anana mbone na kikamba tambele ano kimusi. Yeah. Yue kasi yesu nguisi tu siese opapa atiti. Ide na mwelo mbani mwetu kesi omusu. Chisa. Chisa. Ujue ya tumatuta mwetu lewa katikati. Tika ile pa witonda. To our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this juncture to invite our chief guest, Madam Clara. You may proceed to the podium.
Your Excellency, the First Lady Makueni County, Madam Anita Mutula, this is better. Your Excellency, the First Lady Wajir County, County Secretary, Ministry of ICT, Chair to the County Assembly Committee in charge of ICT, Education and Internship, represented by the committee members, Honorable MCAs, CCM Education, Ms. Elizabeth, and other CCMs present, Chief Officer Education and the entire Education Department, County Government staff, education stakeholders, parents, learners, teachers, and distinguished guests. Hamjambo. I want to thank you for being here today in this very special occasion when we are launching this digital learning program in Makueni County with the partnership of IDU. IDU's purpose is a world where every child can realize their full potential through quality education, using technology to empower governments and the global education community to improve educational systems faster than ever before. So we are here today because we have a common vision for quality education for all children. A vision where the children are getting ready for the future. We all agree that that starts at the ECD level. And at this level is when children are acquiring the foundational skills to later succeed in their educational life and also in their professional journey. Since the very first day I met CCM Education Miss Elizabeth, I knew that she would embrace this program. And the same happened with the support of the Education Department and of course with the unwavering support of the First Lady, Makueni County. So today we are here to do this partnership to implement this program and launch it officially of digital learning in partnership with Makueni County so that we can empower the ECD learners to reach their full potential. Let me tell you about our journey so far. IDO has implemented digital learning in 6 counties as a pilot phase. These are Kiambu, Muranga, Embu, Mombasa, Machakos, and today we're launching Makueni. These 6 counties have become pioneers of the future, giving access to digital learning to approximately 180,000 learners. These pilots have allowed us to test our program rollouts and research the impact of the program. An RCT, or randomized control trial, was conducted to scientifically validate the impact of the program, and the results will be published soon by the party conducting this research. While we wait for these results, I want to share with you the observations that the counties have reported. First, increase in digital literacy, as both teachers and learners develop digital skills while using the devices daily. In fact, counties have reported that some learners have not had the opportunity to interact with digital devices before, and now, with this program, they are getting comfortable using the digital device on a daily basis. Second, improved learning outcomes, as it helps teachers implement the competency-based curriculum, CBC, in a structured and engaging way, and helps the children learn the concepts successfully while enjoying, since the learner exercises are so practical. Third, improved enrollment, attendance, and retention. When the lessons are supported by digital tools, and the learners can...
Many thanks, Clara. At this juncture, I will invite Henry Were from EDU to make a demonstration, and then immediately after the demonstration, Your Excellency, is when you will commission the project, the program. Were, you are ready?
Thank you. Wakati mwingine nilikuwa najitambulisha, so nitaweza kusema mengi kidogo kwa sahi. I'll start by saying thank you for the opportunity, recognizing the presence of First Lady, Makueni County, Madam Anita, First Lady, Wajir County, Madam Rokia, and all other protocol observers. Thank you. I'll take this opportunity to get to provide more clarity on the digital learning program that we're bringing to Makueni County. I'll take this opportunity. Yeah, so I'll take this opportunity to display that, and we have 3 screens close to us. So I think I'll request you to focus more on the screen so that you're able to follow as we go along. As they set up, I'll just give a brief digital learning program in Makueni County. Has been rolled out a few weeks ago, and currently, as we speak, we've been able to reach all the ECD centers in Makueni County. So that means the nearest school to your home, the program is there. So I'm encouraging you, when you get time, visit that school so that you're able to witness it firsthand. We've also been able to reach all our teachers, as our CCM mentioned, and got to train them, send to our ECD officers who support the program and support our teachers at the school level. Both the learners, that is our ECD learners, as you can see at the corner, have been able to get a chance to interact with the gadget. But in addition to that, also our ECD officers at the various sub-counties have been able to also get a gadget. So moving forward, the reporting is now digitized. They're able to send reports to the county instantly, which helps in informing the dashboard which supports the decision making, as you have heard earlier. Maybe if you can focus on the learners as they set up. As you can see, wameweza kukua very comfortable with the gadget. As I said, saizi wamekuwa digitized. Tukiweza kutumia hiyo lugha, na unaweza ona I think kwa hii muda mfupi ambao wamekuwa nayo wameweza kuwa very comfortable. So huwa inafanya kazi hivi, wakati tunafika shuleni kuna mwalimu ambaye anakuwa trained, ambaye tayari iko trained, anaweza kupewa hiyo gadget, kila gadget kwa kila darasa, na mwalimu anaweza kuregister kila mtoto katika darasa yake. So inamaanisha kila mwanafunzi katika county yuko registered na yuko na account katika device, na wakati anakuja shule anapata nafasi ya kuweza kuitumia kila siku na yuko na account yake. So kuna record ambayo inaweza kuwekwa, ambayo checking the progress of the learner as you go. Ni wakati mwingine ambao pia mwalimu anaweza kuitumia kwa upande wa kufunza, sababu in addition to the learner program kuna pia upande wa teacher lesson plans. Maybe kwa urefu kidogo, CBC ambao mnaijua iliweza kuleta mwongozo katika ECD classes, na digital learning ya Edu imeweza ku be structured on that. As you all know that digital learning is one of the competencies, I think number 7. So the teacher, in addition to supporting the learner to learn, they also get to access the lesson plans in the gadget. And this is the Tayari program. For the ones who have heard, for the teachers who have been here, it's a sister project to Tusome. So a big step towards ensuring that learning gets to be done in classes digitally. In addition to that, also implementation of the curriculum is more seamless, because kwa saizi mtoto ambaye anafunzwa lesson fulani katika kona moja ya county, the same lesson inaendelea pia kwa kona nyingine ya county. So kuna ile uniformity katika masomo kwa darasa. So mwalimu wakati anamaliza kufunza lesson fulani, anaweza pia ku-link that with the activities that the learners will be doing. So chenye wanafanya pale kwa kona ndio ile ambao walisoma hiyo siku, na it's a matter of practicing. Chenye mwalimu amesema, si nafasi nzuri kuhakikisha kuwa wanafunzi wameweza kupata a lot of practice, because mtoto mdogo ukitaka aweze kushika, it's a lot of practice that's going into it. So it's a very great opportunity for that.
Where I don't move, sorry to interrupt. You will allow me to invite Her Excellencies, joined by the partner and the representative from the State Department of ICT. As he does the narration, you can actually be able to see how the kids are interacting with the devices in real time. So Mr. Were, you may proceed. Just give them a bit of time to transition to the classroom. Now that is the digital classroom setup. So Excellencies, I will request that you move to the digital classroom. Mr. Were, you may continue doing the narration.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Karibia, kama mnawezaona kila mwanafunzi yuko na gadget yake, na kila mwanafunzi anaweza ku-interact na various lessons. Kuna hesabu katika gadget hiyo, na pia kuna language katika device. Mwanafunzi anapata nafasi ya kufanya subject, ndio nasema subject fulani, na I think naona kuna mitambo hapo tayari. Okay. Kwa wengine tuko karibu na screen zetu, so naweza kuwa take through so that tuende kwa pamoja kama ukiangalia kwa screen yako device hii iko na number of subjects. Hapo naweza kumention mathematics as a subject or substance as you call it, na pia hapo chini kuna learning practice is for the learners. Pia kuna language which is a combination of English and Swahili. Hapo chini kuna practice. So tuende kwa mathematics, na hii section ni ya mwalimu. Unaweza ona pale all the lessons for the term have been displayed. I'm just trying to scroll down. Lesson zote ziko pale displayed. So mwalimu akitaka kufunza lesson anaenda kama ni day 1, unaweza angalia kuna a very detailed lesson plan that is displayed ambayo iko very structured, starting from the stand going to the substand, specific lesson outcome. So mwalimu anapata nafasi ya kufocus prepare lesson anaweza kudeliver. Hii inafanyika kote county nzima across this going down. Ukiangalia pia pale kuna activities for the class, being small learners. Kuna ile activities ambayo mwalimu anaweza kuelezewa na hizo asiingia zilima ikindo kibili ya ukienda haya kama mbona wani gendetu ya ama kichawiti ndio tena hivyo haya pupils, can you see it on the TV screen? Unaambia masomo digital. Unaiona hapo? Sasa ndio utakuwa mfumo wenu wa kusoma kwenye basi tunawaona pale High Excellencies wakionyeshwa mambo ya digital na watoto wa chekechea.
Which one begins with this letter? This is chicken, candle, tea. That is the beginning. Well ingine ya mwisho. Sun. Well done. Good girl. Aya, shika endelea, acha tuone ya huyu. Kidole shika tena. Good, you're doing well. Unafanya vizuri, muendelee hivyo. Ni sawa. Haya, fanya hiyo next. Thank you.
Kwa sasa watoto wanaendelea kufanya mazoezi zao wakisaidiwa na Excellency First Lady na wageni wake.
Well done. Well done.
Basi tuwape watoto wetu makofi, wameweza kumaliza exercise zao za kwanza kwa tarakilishi zao.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been able to interact with these young learners. I am amazed and thrilled at the way they've been able to grasp the concept so fast. Let's clap for them. They've done it so well, and I am now confident to launch the digital learning program in Makueni.
Amezindua rasmi mfumo wa masomo ya dijitali kwenye kaunti ya Makueni. At this juncture, I will request Your Excellencies to be joined by the young learners for a photo session on the podium. Watoto kila mmoja abebe simu yake, mje mpande hapa uweze kupigwa picha na Her Excellency the First Lady. I will ask Her Excellency First Lady Wajir to also join them, and I will, if space allows, I will ask the ECM for Education to join them. I will also ask the Secretary ICT to join in the picture. You are told you can be able to fit somewhere in the middle or somewhere behind. Aya, watoto sasa kila mtu ashike kasimu yake ikiwa pande ya mbele.
Alafu inua hivi. Ona.
Hivi. Papindua iangalie mbele. Mpindue hivi muangalie, mshike hivi kiangalia mbele. Sawa? Alafu mseme cheese. Kila mmoja amejipanga? Kila mmoja niangalie mseme cheese. 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 Huyu yeye anaendelea kuseti yake bado. Yameingia kwa masomo straight badala ya kupigwa picha kwanza. So once more let us do another round. Cheese. Cheese. Kila mmoja inue simu yake. Cheese. Cheese.
You guys okay? Yeah, we are good.
Asante. I will ask that we fall out of the picture and leave Her Excellencies and the partner, just the three of them. Watoto wabaki tu hapo wenye wameshika simu. Watoto wenye wako na simu wabaki tu hapo. Aya, once more tuinue simu. Smile and say cheese. 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 Aya, I will now ask ECM Education and the partner to fall out of the photo so that we have the two first ladies. Aya watoto, cheese. Sasa inua hivi kabisa. Aya, cheese. Cheese, muangalie kamera. Cheese. Aya, I will then now ask Her Excellency, the First Lady for Wajir to fall out so that we have Her Excellency remain in the photo alone. Somebody kindly pass one gadget to Her Excellency, the First Lady. Aya, let us all raise our phones. Let us all raise our phones with one hand sasa. Sasa shika na mkono moja uinue. Shika na mkono moja uinue. Sema cheese. 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 Asanteni sana, tuwape makofi. Tuwape makofi, tuwape makofi. Haya sawa, teremsheni simu, mnaweza rudi kwenye darasa pale muendelee kupractice na simu zenu. First Lady, there is a request for a photo by the Committee of Assembly for Education. Mheshimiwa, watoto nataka watoto kama 5. Kujeni tu hivyo na simu zenu. Once more kindly come. Mheshimiwa Mateso pamoja, sitasema kamati ya education, pamoja na waheshimiwa wa county assembly walioko hapa, kindly join in that photo accompanied by Her Excellency the First Lady. Haya, muinue simu zenu, kila mtu ainue simu yake vizuri ikiangalia mbele.
Do you also want to carry?
Yeah? Kila mtu ainue simu yake ikiangalia mbele. Good. I will request very kindly that Her Excellency First Lady remains on the dais so that we quickly transition to the gifting session. And I will ask Her Excellency First Lady Wajir County to join our First Lady, Her Excellency. I will ask those handling the gifts to quickly organize themselves. Watoto waliokuwa kwenye darasa ile, yeah, wana tulato iba class ni cha digital ndio wa, yeah, aikeni simu chini, wana tulato class ni cha digital ndio. Kujeni mpewe zawadi na Her Excellency the First Lady. Yeah. Walimu wa chekechea from the different feeder schools. Alimu mana salima school luila siena siba monke matede siana kwa sabedensi yo. Your Excellency, baadhi ya zawadi hizo zimetengenezwa na wenzetu wa kutoka PWD. Walimu wa chekechea wa the feeder schools. Mwambani, school wa Mwambani, school wa Iwani, CK Mwani, AIC kibande ni isutiyo zone yu ya irino Mwambani, mwalimu wa Mwambani yuko wapi? Watoto wa Mwambani wapi? Mtoto wa Mwambani, mwakilishi wa watoto wa Mwambani. Aya twana amba yuzi oketina kidogo. Hapo tunamuona Her Excellency First Lady akimzawadi mwalimu wa Mwambani ECD. Tumbe makofi. Thank you Excellency. Nduengu. Mwalimu wa Nduengu. Kama basi hayupo tunaenda kwa ile next. Ndangu. Walimu wa Ndangu ECD. Walimu wote wa ECD nilisema mkaribie area hii nyinyi wote. Sawa. Walimu wote wa shule za chekechea mkaribie hapa. Ndangu wameweza kupewa zawadi. ACK Mwani. Walimu shule yako inapoitwa unazunguka unapanda stairs. Mwani wakae next. Watoto wa Mwani pamoja na mwalimu wao. ACK Mwani. I will now request after that Her Excellency can be able to exit, and then we have Her Excellency First Lady Wajir to take the next set of gifts.
Just give the teacher, the kids will
Kiugani, mwalimu wa Kiugani na watoto wa Kiugani walio karibu. I will at this juncture ask the representative of the Ministry of ICT to take the next lot of gifts. Asante sana Your Excellency, unaweza ukaketi. Mwalimu wa UNOA pamoja na watoto wako wa chekechea.
Damaris.
AIC Malivani. Na tunapoendelea na zawadi hizo, kuna wanafunzi, baadhi ya wanafunzi ambao masomo yao yaligharamiwa na His Excellency Mutula Kilonzo Junior tangu wakiwa secondary. Baadhi yao limewaona hapa, mkae tayari, pia nyinyi nitawarecognize. St. John's Malivani. Na nataka nitambue mwalimu ambaye alitengeneza zawadi hizi, kwa sababu labda hii ndio nafasi itakuwepo. Tuwape makofi. Walimu na wanafunzi muangalie picha. Haya, mweke mkono kwenye zawadi na muangalie picha. Naona muungwana huyo, yeye ako gangari. Haya, angalieni picha sasa. Asante sana Bwana Abdurrahman. Finally Kituluni. Shule zote zitaweza kupokea zawadi, ni vile mtaniruhusu kwa sababu ya muda tuweze kukatia hapo. Walimu wafuatane, walimu wote, walimu wa shule zilizowakilishwa hapa mfuatane na Damaris, ataweza kuwapa zawadi zenu. Your Excellency, huyu ndiye mwalimu ambaye anafunza wale wangwana kutengeneza hii mipira. So he is an expert. I want us to recognize him. Watoto muweze kuja hapa, mshike mipira. Simameni hapa, msimame hapo juu pamoja, mshike mipira. I can kindly, most humbly request Her Excellency to join them. I will also ask Her Excellency First Lady Wajir to flank on the other side. And I will ask ECM Education to be in the photo. Haya, watoto msimame kwa laini, muinue mipira. Sawa. Teremsha hii yako kidogo tu. Hapo. Kwa wananchi na wageni wetu mashuhuri, mipira hii iko na chapa kimeandikwa Made in Wote Town. Sawa. Makueni PWD Center. Yaza kupika kwe kaki huki chamba muwe kinu mwana kizo biho wote. Sasa umeona mpira ambayo inaweza kuchezwa World Cup, it's international standard, made in water. Sawa sawa. Watoto mseme cheese, mwinue mipira. Cheese. Kwa mwalimu tunakupongeza sana. Feel very much appreciated. Kama tunaweza tukapata, sijui kama kuna staff wa PWD ama tumalizie hapo, mwenzake ameingia kwenye picha. Huyu naye ni mtaalamu wa mambo ya ushonaji nguo. They make very beautiful textile items like uniforms and
gowns.
They make graduation gowns.
Knitting.
Wanashona mafulana. Kwa siai muigathinike muno muimanda uniform ya ciana kula munku ana muiyute wathoa withi uru mwakilanilia baati wa mwezi PWD auge itini muimwazi mwendote wa uniform nolo kwenda mubila yasi endote wa mubila auge itini ukate wao sawa sawa. Asanteni sana. Kabla niite, nataka PMC, Your Excellency, ukiniruhusu nitawaomba walio kwenye picha waweze kuondoka kwa utaratibu tu polepole. Your Excellency, I will kindly request that the last photo be of yourself and these students, most of whom have been sponsored by His Excellency the Governor through the education journey. Angwa nazu muona maunje bau aingi mamo aneona nitabakubionde me university na onde mabigepe university ni kwemba fees wa secondary wonde maibepe Mutula Kilonzo Junior senator atana mtwe. Kwa hivyo Your Excellency, hawa ni watoto wako ambao wewe umewaelimisha. They are very proud of you and we are very proud of yourselves. I've seen the President wa Musa. Asanteni sana. You may fall out and I will request Her Excellency you may take your seat. At this juncture I will call the ECM Education to award certificates to the contractor mwenye alijenga shule. Sukulu ya naki weneza contractor teka munenga certificate wake no watu ayakati kwepo na PMC ni manathu kumieneza una mono tema nenge certificate na mama kaibo ka allowance kalako. Wale ambao ni wa PMC na waomba kwa upesi muje area hii. Contractor yuko around, kindly proceed to receive your certificate. Tumpigie mkandarasi huyu makofi. Na kweli nimeona tukitaka shule za chekechea zijengwe vizuri tupee wakandarasi wa mama. Unajua ndio wanaelewa pia masuala ya watoto. Catherine Muteti na timu yako mko wapi? Nimo andwala manonga mide muradi. Your Excellency, First Lady Wajir, for every project that we have within Makueni, we have a project management committee that supervises the project from beginning to the end. They have a copy of the BQ on site. They interrogate it and the contractor is under obligation. They must certify that the project is done to their standard before the contractor is paid. So it's a community supervisory mechanism. Tuko ni andwama PMC makobi ndo akweli yako kuungamia mradi wa community wa kwake ya skulu wa St John Malivani ECD. Kwa langi matiala nimeonewa certificate so siba. If you allow me, Your Excellencies, I will at this juncture request that we get Damaris Macau. I wish to request that we get the closing prayer for this session so that we may transition to the second session, which is commissioning the classrooms. And I will invite Director Damaris Macau to lead us in a word of prayer. And she will also move a vote of thanks. Sawa, kwa hivyo Damaris utatupatia vote of thanks, alafu utatupatia maombi. Asante.
Thank you very much, Mesh. First Lady Anita Mutula, we are very delighted to have you today. You have made our day. When you knelt down there to listen to the kids and to see what they were doing, I think that's the thing that really touched us, that you can come down to the level of those young kids. And for that reason, walimu watoto wanyamazishwa, tafadhali hawa wetu ni wakunyamazishwa kila wakati. Bindei ni kanatu tabie First Lady ndeto nzionundu nuki omona. So we want to appreciate you sincerely for that gesture, that you're able to come down to their level, and I think that is what they will go home talking about. You know, for these children, you don't prove your might, you don't even prove your height, you just prove that you can come down to their level, and that is what touches their lives. Actually, the impressions that touch, the permanent impression that is laid in the lives of these children are the small things that we do today. So we want to salute you for gracing this occasion today and for giving us your time just to listen to us. You know, our concentration span is kidogo, but you are able to understand when we walked out and when we passed through the dais, that is us, because that is part of growth. I would also like to appreciate First Lady Wajir for being here today. We are now assured that Mama has friends. So you know your presence here has told us that she's not alone, she doesn't walk alone, and therefore we are guaranteed that there are people to walk together with her. Aido team, you were God sent. This took quite some time. I think we were deciding whether to be on board or not to be on board. But we got a very gracious person, our Waziri. When she joined, and being the ICT person she is, she embraced it and she ran with it. And today we are celebrating a launch because she took it and ran with it, and today we really want to appreciate her. And the entire team, the education team, the ICT team, they may not have been shown around today, but we are here, we supported this venture, and that is why we are where we are today. CS, we thank you for gracing this occasion. Thank you for your time. This is evidence that the government is backing what we are doing today. So thank you so much. The clergy, Major Kasioka, your presence here tells us that you continually pray for us and you pray for this government. We thank you because of supporting us. I think in all our meetings as a government, we have seen the clergy well represented, and we are therefore assured that our governor, Honorable Mutula Kilonzo Jr., is well backed and he is able to pull through because the clergy are supporting him. I would like on this moment also to appreciate the MCS. Thank you, Waheshimiwa, for being here. The education team is so passionate. Everywhere we go, they are there. We want to appreciate you. Please tell the chair that we are grateful that he sent you to represent him, and you have graciously done that. Allow me also to appreciate the CD's representative, Mr. Kiari. Mr. Kiari, you may not have been introduced, but I spotted you. Thank you so much for being here. That tells us that the national government is supporting what we are doing. I believe TSC was also present. They may have left, and we want to say thank you very much. Our teachers do the hardest job. I think they do the most difficult job. ECD teachers, please stand and wave at us. Walimu wa ECD, tusalimie Mama County tafadhali. These people do a very difficult job. These are the people that are able to tell a child this is A, even when they never knew what that is. and they go from one grade to another. We appreciate you, our teachers, and I think the IDU team appreciated that our teachers are very good. When they did the training, they were able to grasp this thing and the content very well. So thank you, teachers, for being here, as well as the students or the people that you have brought here today. I saw some special friends to the department in the name of Legacy Consultants. Dr. Maureen is a friend to the department, and she has assisted us to actually do our strategic plan. And I think we are the first department, Madam Agriculture. So we are actually the first department to review our strategic plan, courtesy friends to our Waziri, Legacy. We appreciate you, Dr. Maureen and Mr. Yossi. Thank you for being here. Contractor, Madam Joyce, I think I will finish with you. You did a good job. Sometimes we were there telling you, please correct this. You were very gracious and you took our instructions well. And that is why today we chose to come here. We wish you well and thank you for doing a good job. The kind of a government we have cannot tolerate some indecent work. And I think you measure, you're doing a good job, and thank you very much for work well done. Now siwezi wataja wote, lakini nataka kusema tunafurahi kwamba mlikuja. Kitengo cha Mailu must be said here, otherwise Waziri will have sleepless nights. Mailu is the director in charge of technical training. PWD Center, which is part of the department, we salute you on the good work. And all the parents and all of us that graced this day, we say thank you, the Lord bless you, the Lord do you good. I now request us to stand so that we can close this session. I'm sure the MC will guide us on how to proceed from here, but for now we can do the closing prayer and then we'll be letting us get some instructions from here. Tunaomba, alimu siana siawasi ungame ikaungama, nundu isune so values, tutume maungame nika natuboye nama. Okay, let us pray. Gracious Father, we are grateful to you this afternoon for being so good to us. Thank you for giving us an opportunity today to gather as a Makueni family as we did the launch of digital learning in our schools. We thank you because the transition has been smooth and we are moving on to greater heights as a county. We want to thank you for our First Lady, Mama County, that graced this occasion today and the guests that accompanied her. We have seen the passion that she has for children and we are committing her to you. As she executes that which you have placed in her heart, I pray that, Lord, you be gracious to her. Give her strength, give her wisdom, give her resources, give her friends and partners that will stand with her and walk the journey that she has already mapped out, even in the mission, in the kind of a mission that she has for the children of this county. We thank you for IDU that stood with us. They partnered with us. They came to us and introduced this program. We thank you because they have worked with us. They trained our teachers. And today we are here because they came to us and were willing to hold our hands. We pray for them that we will also bless them and be gracious to them. Thank you for our parents. Thank you for the children. Thank you for the teachers. Thank you for the political leaders that are here. And everyone that graced this occasion, Jehovah God, we pray that you bless each one of us. As we move on to commission the class, that the very new class that the MALIVANI St. John's pupils will be moving into, we pray that they will find shelter, they will find peace in that class that we are commissioning today. Continue to bless the work of the hands of our governor and even the ECMs that work together with him. That, Lord, whatever they will do will be for the good of the people of Makueni. Dismiss us with your blessings, because this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you very much.
Asante Damaris. Tukisalia tumesimama kwa heshima na taadhima. Tutamruhusu Her Excellency na wageni wake waweze kuondoka, ndiposa waende wakazindue mradi ule wa shule.
Government of Makueni County, St. John's, MALIVANI, ECD block was officially commissioned by Her Excellency Anita Mutula, First Lady Makueni County on the 23rd June 2023. Wao ni wapi kanisa?
Usually the guards, then we have natural green that makes life, this about life. We are growing lives here. Then blue, kawaida is because of the lighting. Usually use white chalk. And looking at it, you will see that the black point is it's because we have adhered to the guidelines of the Ministry of Education. The windows are opening outwards, no grills whatsoever, so that in case of an eventuality, then the kids can be able to rescue the children. We don't want to be very expensive, but we want to be very creative. Looking around, I would have moved into a bookshop and purchased very expensive material. But we have what we call material development. These materials sometimes parents on a day, and we have they will do some carvings for us, they will do paint for us. This is no more gunia, but we know so any parent to get somebody who can do it very nicely for them, the artistic, little coins is what you require for the children. So this side have we have that's environmental, the here, nutrition, that's their school. Then we will continue to improve the corners. This is the numericals, then we have language, the letter side on this side. Yes, so that's where we are. So this is PP2. The windows are so that's it.
Odile. Ungere we amana. Kani zambi wazuku mukanga wana nzile.
Sawa. Tutamruhusu waziri achukue media interview ya dakika mbili. Kisha atafuatwa na Her Excellency the First Lady. From here we will proceed to tree planting.
Nataka mahali stable pia zisianze kupotea.
Hapo ni sawa. You okay? Okay.
So is it a question?
No, it's about the program. Utaanza na Kikamba then majina.
Tell me when to start.
We are ready. You can go.
Lemuvya munene mkwa masitu nitawa Elizabeth Nungemuli ninye waziri wa ICT Education na internship Makueni County. Umundi twina utano mwingi nundu First Lady witu ni woka kutulaunch ya ECD digital program. Inu ni program ila katika CBC competency based curriculum na account nitwasie atuwesu nikenda twe ahead na twe launch program winu kwa school maitu on them account the 1,200 schools. Umunde ni wamudana wambe kwitha twe launch program winu na program winu itungilelwa school on them account ma ECDE. So far kubikia ba umunde nitu enroll yetesiana over 35,000 na tukatrain alimu maitu 2,100 plus alimu na tukatrain our ECD officers. So siana situ katika account yetu ya Makueni kona sionde ya ECDE both PP1 na PP2 ni maambeye program wenu ya digital learning program. Umunde onawo nitu launch ya klasi ki model ya ECDE. Tuenda kuambatizia klasi ya ECD wese kwithia ciana situ nisi usomea environment ni nzio. Wasise klasi ki ona kibakitwa malangi ma ciana. Tuenda ciana situ cialika klasi ni wese kwithia na comfort ya kwitha nisi usoma. Na tuena vision kana program wenu ni kutwa county government ila ECD ni one of the devolved functions wese kwithia ciana situ nisi afaidika. So today I'm very excited. My name is Elizabeth Nungemuli. I'm very excited to be here. My name is Elizabeth Nungemuli, the County Executive Committee member in charge of ICT, education and internship here in Makueni County. I'm very proud to be here today as we launch the digital learning program across the county government of Makueni. Today we have been able to start off a program which is very key in the competency-based curriculum, CBC, as a key competency, actually competency number 7, digital learning. So this means that all our schools, the county government schools, ECDE, we have launched and they will start on the program. We have given each school 2 gadgets, one for PP1 and PP2, and that means that every day our learners will be able to interact with these gadgets. As you understand, most parts of the county, because of poverty, we are one of the counties that are classified as ASAR county. So the poverty levels are a bit high, and this program, through His Excellency the Governor, will enable our learners to start off, because as we say, education is the only equalizer, and if we give them this opportunity, then that means that they can actually start competing with the world. So far, with the program and our partners in Kenya, we have been able to onboard over 35,000 learners. We have trained over 2,000 ECDE teachers on the program, and we have also trained our ECDE county officers. So that means across the county, starting today, the digital learning program will be live in Makueni County. This program is very key because, as we have seen, it will help learners. Yeah, it will encourage them to come to school early, because one of the key objectives of the program is to ensure that learners can be able to come early. When you come to school early, you get a chance to use the digital device on the digital corner. When you finish your homework, you get a chance to use the device. When you are the best in class, you get, so it is one way to encourage our learners to be able to come to school and have the motivation to come to school. Thank you. When we look at the infrastructure that we have done here, we have done an infrastructure with our customer in mind, having the fact that our customer is the learner. When we go to our toilets, we have customized those toilets to accommodate the young learners in the class. When you go to the classroom, we have even painted child-friendly colors. We have innovated different ways to enhance learning in our ECD, and this will be translated in all our ECD projects that will come going forward. We thank the governor for his leadership, because he has been able to bear the vision of empowering our ECD learners. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good. Let us allow Her Excellency now to take
It's me to decide what to say. Okay. No, it's okay. I can just. All right. So what do you? Don't let me know when you're starting. With Kikamba, no. Goodness. Baito kwamba sitwa netawa Anita Mutula ulanewe County First Lady wa Makueni na umunde nenewe moyo munokuka ku launch ila digital learning program ya siana sia kuma miaka thandatu kwambata ya PP1 na PP2 ila mekutoa na kusoma masomo moma hesabu kisungu na subjects sionde katika kwa simu na ningwenda kumota bya kana simu ithi ni safe ni secret security codes okay there ni se kwe lock kwa umwe na need ya kuwari kana siana sianu ni se ku access media ndoku na kana content yon there ila yeketwe ba une approved na ne yeketwe research na siana ni safe na kenge kana screen time yo ila yeba usimone per day ni mekweka 7 minutes kwa umai katinda simone the whole time na ninaona kana siana ni sia adopt na sia kwatia skills isu sia digital learning very fast na nimekupatia mitoke na ninewe moyo kana nitwa tona ku launch program isu yo omundi omundi baba tuene kana ne kinacho model class ya baba Makueni kwa kendo kila track baba ni tukwenda ki replicate we in all the other ECDE centers nikenda wese kwithia kana siana sion then si access digital learning na the other facilities ila tuna ku install baba Malivani. Ningwenda kukulia asiai alame musie ona limu masisi siana sio ila sie kutumia gadgets masisi kanani me ku access content ila ni friendly ya siana na mai make sure kana simu isu ni locked ni kenda siana ikese ku access content ite friendly to their age. Kiswahili? I do English.
Watu wa magazeti mko English.
Tunaendelea nini? So I am Anita Mutula, the County First Lady Makueni, and today being the 23rd of June, we've been able to launch the digital learning program that will run across all the ECDE centers in the county. And we are blessed that we have the AIDU partners to come and partner with us to be able to initiate this program across the county. And what I am particularly pleased about is that the Department of Education, ICT and Internship has gotten the gist of the manifesto of the governor, and they have been able to learn and understand what he has in mind matters digital learning and technology at large.
The enrollment of the program, the enrollment of this program to other parts of the world.
Yeah, this program will be able to run across the ECD centers in Makueni, and considering this is what we consider as an ideal model center, so we will learn from here and get to adopt all the features and facilities that have been installed here to be run across all the other ECD centers, so that then all the children can get equal access to similar facilities and access also to the digital learning program.
What is your caution to the parents also to make sure that their kids they don't access bad content.
Okay, now on the matters content that we have on the gadget, I want first of all to assure the parents that the content is safe and it is in alignment to the CBC, and there is nothing that is extraordinary in those gadgets. So rest assured that everything that is on those gadgets, it is safe for access for the kids. What we need to check is that the gadgets are locked, so that then we do not have incidences that they are doing any other thing that is outside what has already been installed in the program and in the phones. Anything else?
No,
You're okay.
Nishikie tu maji ama niweke hapa, no problem. Kuja. Distance.
Come and see whether how you are traced. Automatically, if you plant a tree, you will never forget. You will never forget. As you remember, this school is called what? Malivani, St. John's Malivani. Yes, St. John's Malivani. Yes, please. I know.
time iko hiyo, time mimi kitu hapo. Kuya. Ini ndio kitu hapo. Mtu hapa anataka kufanya nini? Ndio iko ya. Jamaa wanarudi hiyo kwa hiyo park ndio yake. Kitu hapo hapa kufanya interview. Kwa hiyo. Nimeshamwambia.